Hi Year 6. My name's Mrs Andrews and I'm Progress Leader of Maths here at Kelvin Hall School. And I want to talk to you today a little bit about why I think maths is so important. This is a question I get asked nearly every day. What is the point? So what is the point of maths? Well, it's really useful. It's useful in every day. You will be doing maths and not even realising. So when you go to the shops, you're using maths, you're counting. Your birthdays are counting, we're using maths. When we cross the road, we actually use a form of algebra because we're considering how fast the car is. Do we have enough time to cross the road? So you are using maths all the time. It helps us understand and critique the world. So it helps us understand things like space exploration and plants and our own DNA. Maths is so useful for everything. I would consider maths to be a superpower. So maths is my superpower. But that also means that maths is your superpower. It helps us to stay healthy. Pause the video here and discuss where you might have seen these before. That's right, it's on food labels. What kind of maths have we got going on? Well, we've got some percentages, haven't we? So we need to understand percentages. We've got some mass in grams, so we need to understand mass. We've got some calories, so we need to understand calories. Okay, and here, per 100 grams, so we've got a little bit of ratio happening there as well. What about the colours? Do the colours help us? What if you were colourblind? Okay, sometimes colour's nice and it stands out, doesn't it? It tells us that sugar is really bad in this particular food. But on the continent, the rest of Europe, they use a different system and they use one without colours. So in this case, it isn't as obvious, is it? So we are going to have to use our numbers and our maths. So we use our maths in supermarkets all of the time, not just with money, but using it to keep us healthy. Pause here and tell me what's happening. Is it cheaper to buy two? I'll let you decide that. It's not the only time it happens though. It's quite often. Although I am quite sure that Tesco's, which is where these are taken from, will not charge you £3 for two of them. So my superpower helps me understand the world. And here's a little video explaining how. So what does your superpower mean to you? So it's financially important to you. Students who have better math skills earn approximately £5,000 more a year than students who don't have very good math skills. So it's worth money in the end. It's worth money to you. And it also improves your employment opportunities. So good maths qualifications will lead you to a wider choice of careers. And without maths, many good jobs will be unavailable to you. I always tell my year 11s that I just want them to have the most choice possible to them when they leave school. So also, maths is fundamental. I've already tried to get this point across. Basic maths was taught in schools 500 years ago, and it will still be taught in schools in 500 years' time because it's so important to us all. It's also really important to understand the world and the way that things are happening at the moment, such as climate change and the energy crisis. And it's personal. Okay, so maths help train your brain and you will be able to think more logically and make better decisions in life. So although maths can sometimes be difficult and a bit tricky, you can get a real sense of achievement if you persevere, work hard and achieve good GCSE grades. And all we ask here at Kelvin Hall is that you do your very best. However, we can also use maths to calculate some fun stuff. So how long do you think it will take the dog to pop all 100 balloons? So pause the video here and have a little discussion with your partner about how long you think it will take Trixie to pop 100 balloons. So Trixie popped 25 balloons in 5 seconds. So I want you to consider, is your number too low? Or is your number too high? What is a number of seconds that's too low? And what do you think is too high? Do we have enough information to be able to solve our problem? Well, here is the previous world record holder. So, we're given that information. How long do you think it'll take Twinkie to pop all 100 balloons? Pause here, right? And you may want to revise your estimate. Will she beat the old world record? Are you ready to see? So well done. How did you do? If anyone got that exactly, you may email me and tell me if you actually scored the correct amount of seconds. But she did it. So we all used our superpower. So where else do you think you will use your superpower today? Thank you, Year 6, and I'll see you in September.